the future of Arknights Global. By now, most of you would have known that Kelsey and the limited operator Skadi will eventually be coming to Arknights Global for us to experience the goodness of their kits. However, the question now lies with when will we be able to get their banner. That is exactly what I'll be answering today, which is the coming timeline of events in Arknights Global. With close reference to the timeline that CN has, and also considering the fact that Arknights Global has a reputation of doing switcheroos of our event orders, I think it will be safe to assume that the Undertides event will be saved exclusively as our second anniversary event, scheduled to happen at the end of this year. However, what would the rest of the events be then, considering we only have 6 months of a gap of events between us and CN? What I'm about to show you guys is a predicted order of events that will occur for us in Global. I'll explain the reasoning behind the order that is given and then give a heads up as to what to expect during each of the mentioned events. The start date of the events are all mapped in a way that the gap weeks are similar to CN, but they are most likely not 100% accurate, so take them with a pinch of salt. If there are changes or confirmed information given by the developers, I'll be changing the calendar accordingly, so if you want to save this Google Calendar for yourself, I'll drop an invite link in the description below so you can be informed of the changes. Alright, let's cover the events that will happen. Currently, we are enjoying the Fan Appreciation event with the release of Chapter 8, along with Mudrock and Rosmontes as a banner. When this event ends, it's supposed to be CC Cinder. However, due to the lack of teasers for CC Cinder, which the announcement of contingency contract usually comes 3 weeks before it happens, it is currently guessed that Code of Brawl rerun will be pushed forward first, and then followed by CC Cinder. If it does, we will then get Mostima's banner first, along with a very mini event that has absolutely no stages to farm, so consider it as date weeks before CC Cinder then begins. During CC Cinder, there will be a joint operation banner, most likely featuring these 4 operators as the only 6 stars that you can get from the banner, but it won't have any new welfare operator, just a backpack skin for you to collect. If they don't follow the trend of needing a CC teaser weeks before, the order might still mimic CN to have Cinder before Code of Brawl, but for now, we'll leave the guess like that. When Cinder is done, we will then have Mansfield Break, the next 2 weeks long event. Mountain, Kafka, and Pinecone will be the next operators, with Robin as the new welfare. I'm pretty excited for this update, because a new mini permanent feature will be added here, which is Operator Records. With the requirement of Elite 1 max for 3 stars and Elite 2 minimum for 4 stars and above, you will unlock an additional character story stage and 200 randoms when you manage to clear the specific stage that shows off each of their kits. To mention of the skins that you will get during Mansfield Break, we've got Prison Warden Saria and Icefield Messenger series given to Elysium, Weedy, and Firewatch. When Mansfield event store is still running, Beyond Here will step in, a mini event like Code of Brawl, with cool operators such as Arketo, Iris, and Beanstalk being added. It comes with Annihilation 5 happening somewhere around here as well, and then also with the new Cambrian series lineup for Silence, Irene, Ibik, and Gravel. The tricky part of this calendar is figuring out what is the half-year anniversary event. In CN, CC Let Seal happened before Who Is Real, running the Nian banner before the Dusk one. Due to the need for something big to happen for the sake of our half anniversary, it is now guessed that Who Is Real will happen first, followed by CC Let Seal, with the bold claim that Saga and Dusk will be usable for Let Seal. The reason why they have to do so is also because there are half anniversary packages to sell. The Chinese New Year packages that CN got will most likely be reskinned as half anniversary for us. It is still very possible that we get CC Let Seal as the half anniversary announcement and then Who Is Real after, but let's see it like this for now. Who Is Real will have event stages once again, with the new welfare as Purgatory. Dusk, Saga, and Mr. Nothing makes up the limited banner, with Dusk as the limited operator restricted to only be obtainable during this banner. Like the current Fan Appreciation event, there will be a lot of free stuff, but it will take long to list them all in this video, so just consider it for now to be very similar to what we're experiencing. Nian, Ark, and Hung will get skins here, with Whispering as a free obtainable skin from logging in daily. When the festivities are done, CC Let's Heal will then make a grand entry with Tuyet as the new welfare medic, tying with the Ancient Forge limited banner rerun, and also bringing back the Chinese New Year skins. Due to the event shuffle, Annihilation 6 is also expected to happen somewhere around here. Recruitment will be updated here, with Magalan, Executor, and Vermeil added into recruitment. But the trouble is, they don't really add any new confirmed tags into the recruitment. With such a poor recruitment update, if this doesn't fail on us, the event afterwards will be Original Dust, the Rainbow Six Siege and Arknights collaboration. It is a very big event, and with new event stages, new operators, new skins, new mechanics, new rewards, new packs to sell, I doubt the developers will miss out on giving Global this event. If things go the right way, we will then receive the 4 new R6 operators: Ash, Frost, Blitz, and Tachanka, all exclusive to this event. Meaning to say that for the first 3 names I mentioned, they are all considered limited operators, only obtainable during their banner. The new skins will have Tachanka, Schwartz, Ash, and Liskam. Also, the co-op event, Defense Protocols, where you play with another player to beat stages, will be running during this time as well. We will all be suffering 1000 ping together when it comes. Dark Knight's Memoirs will rerun after this event, with Phantom Banner rerunning, along with Hoshiguma, Zima, and Gavia skins making their comeback. Here comes the part where we don't know what will happen after this. The months of October and November are the hardest to fill, since as of the time making this video, we do not know what events after CC Spectrum for CN can be shifted forward. With thoughts that Chapter 9 will come at the start of the second quarter year or CN, that meaning late June or early July, it is believed that there will be 2 more side stories before Chapter 9 is released. Therefore, it is currently guessed that both the month of October and November will have these new events. It is also possible that Chapter 9 release is the one push forward instead, so we will have to see the event order that CN will experience. But just like what happened last year for EN, it really isn't impossible for some weird event shuffling to happen around this time. And this shuffling also comes with CC Spectrum being shifted forward. Yep, just like the whole Rosa and Suzerain issue that we had where they appeared for CC Pyrite and not VDW Elysium. It is extremely likely that we will not have Passenger, Heavy Rain, Todifons, Kelsit, Skadi, Gladiator, and Ayafuku for CC Spectrum. It may not be a bad thing, as this encourages original ideas to clear CC after all. Just no fun Kelsit for us to use then. The good news is that you have more time to save your Orundums for Kelsit when she arrives. Passenger, Heavy Rain, and Todifons comes in the event after CC Spectrum, A Walk in the Dust, the side story that is heavily linked to Undertides, which is why it's not happening earlier, but right before 2nd anniversary instead. Helliger, Shirayuki will have the new Bloodline of Combat skins, and then the previous BOC skins will rerun as well. There is an entire user interface overhaul update that happens here, but this is very likely to be pushed forward to the month of November for EN. Oh, and at this time, Mostima, Waifu, Mei, and wait for it, Pure Stream will be added to recruitment. Good news to all the people who have been waiting out for her. Finally, when anniversary hits, we will have Undertides, the godliest of events with 3 6 stars, Gladius, Kelsit, and Skadi being in it. There is way too much new stuff to cover here that I won't get to. I believe many other people have covered it already, and this is also going to be a far back event in terms of the timeline for us. So I will speak of this event again, probably in the month of December, closer to its release when there is a global live stream that's happening. To end off, by the timeline, Chapter 9 release may then happen right after Undertides is done. And yep, that would be the entire timeline of events for Arknights Global this year. Do you agree with it? Or do you think the order should be corrected in some way? Let me know in the comments, and I'll look forward to having you in the next video. See ya!